Pikmin may be in trouble, Hyrule Warriors runs like poop, Dragon Quest is celebrating its 35th anniversary next year, and Retro may have been saved by the disaster that is Metroid Prime 4. Wow. And if you want to win a gaming gift card to your platform of choice, all you gotta do is leave a comment on this video. I'll be picking 2 random YouTube winners from comments in the month of November, sorry. So look at those comments on all the videos uploaded in the month of November for more chance to win. 2 on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/FUGameCrue. Follow me there, be in the chat live at the end of the month when I pick the winners. You're entered to win automatically there. And 1 on Twitter. Go check out our Twitter, twitter.com/FUGameCrue for another chance to win. There you go. Pew, pew, pew. Boy, oh boy, it's not looking good for Pikmin. Pikmin 3 Deluxe sales are nothing to write home about. There's kind of a lot to it here with the, the pandemic going on, etc., etc. But we just got the UK charts in, and it's not looking good. Pikmin 3 came in at 7th place, 18.5% lower than the first week sales of Pikmin 3 on the Wii U. Pikmin 3 Deluxe is what we're talking about on Switch, obviously. Jesus, Timmy, catch up. And it came in 18.5% below what the Wii U Pikmin 3 did, and I'm like, oof, that is not good. And I saw a lot of people being like, but it's a physical game, they're not counting digital, right? We don't know the digital sales. Digital's up because of the pandemic, and it's going up in general because people are, going more towards digital because we're becoming stupider as time goes on. Anyways, I don't know if that's that great of an excuse because, like I said, it entered in at number 7 on the top 10. You're like, that's pretty respectable. But it was beat out by other Nintendo Switch games that had been on the market for years, like Mario Kart and stuff like that. So, I mean, people are going out to buy that physically. They're just gonna be like, well, we can't buy Pikmin 3 because of the pandemic, but we can buy Mario Kart because there's a pandemic. I don't know how to make any sense. They're gonna be like, well, they can't buy Pikmin 3 Deluxe because of the pandemic, but they can buy these other games physically because if they're going to the store, these games are selling, they're just not buying Pikmin 3. That's all there is to it, Pikmin 3 Deluxe. It's a super niche franchise. I went over the sales numbers. I did a whole video about Pikmin recently. Go check that out. But it's just not looking good. Hey, Pikmin sales were absolutely terrible. Pikmin 3 Deluxe seems to be following suit. Nintendo does not promote it at all whatsoever. I feel like this may be the last we see of Pikmin for quite some time. Maybe we'll get these digital sales numbers and be like, oh my god, it doubled the sales, I can't believe it. But I highly doubt it. It's just, if you're looking at information just based like, oh look, it's number 7. Other physical games sold better that have been out for years. It just, this is the opening week sales. This is usually the highest week for a video game because, all the pre-orders, everyone's going on, it's brand new, fresh and shiny. I don't know. We're just going to see it wane after this, and I just don't think Pikmin 3 Deluxe is going to do that well, and Nintendo's going to take note and go, okay, well, no one wants Pikmin. Sorry. Sorry, Pikmin fans. I love the game personally. Don't hate on me just for giving you fucking information. I like the game. I'm playing it live on Twitch. I'm having a great time. I think it's great. It's cute. It's fun. I like Pikmin 1, Pikmin 2. Never played 3. Played 3 now. It's great playing 3 now. I mean, it's good. I like it. It's good stuff. So, I don't know. I hate to see it go, but we will see what happens, I guess. And Hyrule Warriors runs like poo-poo because it was not made by Nintendo, obviously. Jesus Christ. Maybe that's not true. I don't know. People at Koei Tecmo, they don't have that great of a track record with games running fantastically on Switch, especially Warriors games. They have so many enemies on screen doing stuff, and the game's just like, oh shit, it can't take it. It just, it lags and everything. And that's the case with Hyrule Warriors. People have had access to the demo. They've told me, actually. I've actually had DMs and tweets and stuff like saying like, hey man, have you played Hyrule Warriors demo? The frame rate's kind of fucked. No joke, I've literally had people tell me that. But VG Tech ran a performance test on it, and I have a screenshot of all the data, and we're gonna go over it. Docked mode uses a dynamic resolution with the highest resolution found being 1440 by 810. And the lowest resolution found being approximately 1013 by 570. These are garbage numbers. Pixel counts at 1440 by 810 are common in docked mode. Docked mode renders a UI at 1920 by 1080. Portable uses a dynamic resolution with the highest resolution found being 960 by 540 is the highest, and the lowest resolution found being approximately 676 by 380. What? When I became at 480, Jesus Christ! Pixel counts at 960 by 450 are common in portable mode. Portable mode renders UI at 1280 by 720. I'm like, we're not even getting 900p docked and the frame rate skipping. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna patch this out, iron this out. I think this is the big holiday game, which I've said before is kind of a disappointment. I'm gonna play the game. I am excited to play the game, but it's not a big holiday game, regardless of what you personally think it's not. And you're like, well, what about regardless of what you personally think? Well, I'm right and you're wrong. Think about it. But anyways, I don't know. Kind of disappointing to see. Still want to play the game, so there you go. It looks pretty, at least graphically. It just doesn't run pretty. And the Dragon Quest 35th anniversary is next year, 2021. We have so many goddamn 35th anniversaries. Did I say 30th? I meant 35th. 35th anniversaries. We got Zelda next year, Metroid next year. Now we have Dragon. We had Dragon. It's not like a new thing. Like, oh, well, now they're adding it to the thing. It's just, it coincidentally is. I didn't know until now. But yeah, the 35th anniversary of Dragon Quest is next year. And the Dragon Quest creator, Yuji Horii, at Dragon Quest Fall Festival 2020, said that we should expect a bunch of announcements next year. He said we have a lot of stuff planned. I'm sure they're gonna say, oh, we got Dragon Quest 12 coming, woo! And then probably some cool stuff. And probably Switch is gonna get a lot of, you know, maybe like some, oh, we're gonna put all these games on Switch. You wanna play all the old Dragon Quest games? Boom, Dragon Quest 7's there, slightly updated, blah, blah, blah. That's a fan favorite, so there you go. Maybe some stuff like that. I like Dragon Quest. It's the quintessential RPG series if you live in Japan. Maybe America, Final Fantasy is more so, but everyone fucking loves Dragon Quest, right? If you like RPGs, you like Dragon Quest. It's cute, it's fun, the gameplay is good, it's addicting. I mean, there you go. Dragon Quest, I'm excited to see what you got. Yuji Horii, tip of the cap to you. Fucking true OG thug badass. And Retro Studios just dropped $500,000 on expanding their headquarters specifically for Metroid Prime 4 is what I saw. And I'm like, why do you need to spend $500,000 to add 40,000 square feet for Metroid Prime 4? You didn't have enough already? You made the other 3 Metroids, all right? They've been in the studio, from what I saw, I think it was decades, maybe a decade, so maybe they didn't make the Metroids in there, but I'm sure they had a smaller studio beforehand. Why do you add 4? What are you doing in there? You need like a life-size space station to pretend you're playing Metroid? I don't know what you're doing in there, but anyways, they are dropping a bag on their studio. Fucking $500,000 for 40,000 square feet added. They've been getting key developers from all these different studios left and right. They recently acquired Marissa Palumbo as lead producer. She came from Rockstar. She worked on like all the GTAs and everything, GTA 5 and all that shit. She worked on some other notorious games as well. They're still hiring all these people, and like I said, she's lead producer. And that seems like a pretty big role. I feel like they're adding to the studio. It's going to be done next year, next summer. They're still getting all these huge key roles. Like I've said a million times, it's going to be a game for the next-gen Nintendo console. They're going to give it to us on Switch just like they did with Breath of the Wild, but don't expect it anytime soon. It's definitely going to be at the end of the Switch's life cycle for sure, 100%. Maybe we'll get some word on it next year. Maybe not. I certainly hope so. Like I said, 35th anniversary, so give us a little, just give us something. Flick us a fucking breadcrumb and go, we're doing stuff. I don't know what you can give us, but there you go. But I feel like this is good, really amazing for Retro, right? They're getting all these amazing people in the industry. They're expanding their studio, $500,000 invested into it. I mean, what were they doing beforehand? Like, we were waiting forever to hear what they were working on, and then it was just turned out to be nothing. They've not been doing anything. So I think this is really good for Retro. I think this has saved Retro because there was actually like rumors going around, I think last year, maybe the year before, that Retro was going to be shutting down because like they're not doing anything with them. Nintendo's like, well, what are we doing? We don't need you anymore. You're done. You're done, right? We have the Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze port, but that doesn't take any work. They're just like, here, put it on Switch, done. So there you go. And I know people get mad when I say that, but Jesus Christ, it cannot take that much work. Just change the menus and the button input. I don't know what you gotta do. Not even really. You can use the Pro Controller, so not even that much work. But there you go. I think that's amazing for Retro. I think this is good for Retro. Once they get done with Metroid Prime 4, they show Nintendo what they got. They're putting all their effort in, all their moxie, all their I don't know, some kind of weird word there. They're putting their best foot forward here to show Nintendo, hey, we're good. Give us some reign to do some other stuff with. After Metroid Prime 4, I think we're gonna see Retro Studios give us some really cool stuff. Hopefully, maybe a new Donkey Kong, maybe that Star Fox racing game we heard rumored or whatever, or maybe a brand new IP. Let them branch out even that far. I don't know, but I think Retro is destined for great things with Metroid Prime 4 and beyond because they are really trying their ass off. And tip of the cap to you, Retro. But if you want to support the channel, we have a merch store, FUGameCrue.BigCartel.com. We got shirts, stickers, mugs, all that fun stuff with quality, fast shipping, pricing. We also have Patreon, patreon.com/FUGameCrue for those $1 a month. You can really help out the channel a lot. There's also a join button down below where you can support us like Patreon through YouTube. Links to everything in the description, including my other channel, Bubby's World, where I do some weird offensive skit stuff, and then also my gameplay channel, Bubby MLG, where I upload my Twitch VODs there and sometimes clip stuff out for you. So go check those out. Camera channel's down there as well. We're also on BitChute. Go check us out over there, and I'll see ya later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
Stop shooting.